Right, we're back. There you go. The VOD
Why does
doesn't
Pip
exist,
want to
so
fight me? Oh my
this
god.
one will obviously not be on YouTube. Blame fucking Angus or Anus, whatever you want to call him. Gerard's, Twitch, Gerard's, that's fine. We need to work out what we're going to do with Dello first, man. There's Prince, thanks Prince. Jack17, Dirty Dave will win a VFL CL before whoever wins a VFL belt. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. Right, let's talk about what we're going to do with Dello then. Dello,
Here we go.
who can we
Is there
put
anybody that can fill
Dello?
in?
Excuse me?
Is there anybody who can fill in against Dello?
There's options. I'm just trying to think who we could put him up against. Maybe Ellis. If Ellis JP's around, I'll do Ellis and Dello. 3 and 3, 2 and 2. That wouldn't be a bad one. Wouldn't be a bad one. Let's see if Ellis is around. I don't think Ellis and Dello have played before either. Ellis. Ellis. I don't think they have. Let's see if Ellis is hit. I don't know if Kemio's here. Kemio's got him on speed though. Ellis JP. You here, Ellis.
Good evening.
Down to fight, question mark. See if he's here or not. Let's see. I've already deleted it, Rich, so that's fine. That's fine. You just want to go on YouTube, that's all. If Alice isn't here, then we could go for Beckham's already fighting.
Was he fighting?
Vape's here. Vape is here. Vape is ready to go. Vape could do it against Dello. Vape is right there, ready to go.
I like to see Vape fight.
Let's do it.
He's a name I know.
Let's run. I think Dello and Vape have.
I know their names. I can't remember how you fight, but I know your names, so you at least put me interest there.
So I don't really want to redo it because they fought like 3 weeks ago, so I'm kind of like kind of struggling away from that one.
Who else we got? Joti Master, or is he already booked? I don't know.
Joti Master is dead. Kemure here. If you get desperate, is Ellis? Is Ellis not here? Let me see if Kemure stepping up and saying he would take the fight. I think Kemure and Dello would probably like that.
Lightweight.
Featherweight.
Oh, featherweight. Apologies, Kemure.
I think if Dello gets Kemure and he beats Kemure, then that is immediate title shot territory. So we know. Oh, Alice is typing. Immediately blocking
drum roll,
you.
please.
I don't fucking know who you are. I'm not answering any fucking DMs. Nothing anymore unless I know you from the league. Not in, unfortunately. All right, let's do Kemure. Run it.
Hey, let's go.
Go. You're in.
So, Dello versus Kemure. Did I see Dello fight last week? I can't remember.
Yeah, the samurai helmet. You remember him.
Samurai helmet. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So Kemure, beware, you may get headbutted.
This now, very much for Dello, has only gone up higher in the stakes. Kemure, one of the most notorious names in that featherweight division, categorically one of the most big names. Former champion, best Aldo in featherweight that we've seen. Dello, of course, coming into the fight with a 3 and 3 record. He knows that if he can outlast Kemure here and beat Kemure, there's no question about it. It won't matter about the Divinity and Beckham fight later on. Dello would have absolutely the next shot if he can beat Kemure here tonight. So with that in mind, we have to wait and see what kind of Kemure shows up. Kemure fighting on kind of late notice is one of those ones where you either get good Kemure or you get bad Kemure. You know what kind of Kemure you're going to get.
I think you'll get a good Kemure.
It depends, because we've had to ping Kemure before and he's just like woken up like out of a sleep. So it really just depends what kind of one we're going to get. Of course, for this one, fellas, on the prediction cards, Kemure and Dello weren't originally set to be on there. So obviously, this one will not count. So any prediction card you've put in.
What helmet is Dello wearing? Sorry, just bring it on.
I think it's a motorcycle
You'll see
helmet.
it in a second, ladies and gentlemen, but it's probably one of the wildest ones I've seen.
Motorcycle helmet, I think.
Well, fair enough. He should wear the teddy bear next.
He should. We need Ellis JP's used what is it? You know, there's Rainbow Bear. Ellis JP made Emo Bear once, or Heel Bear or something like that.
That's
right.
A bit extra.
Well, Like I said,
Well,
Dello sticks to
ooh,
his
Toasty
own
Toes.
personal choice. He says, Doc, that it doesn't matter if it's a title fight, a main card fight, a prelim fight. He will always use his created fighter. He sticks with it. And tonight he's going to have to go against one of the most notorious Jose Aldos in the league. Kemure goes back into featherweight with a score to settle. He wants to claim back the featherweight gold and rule over it once again. Dello 16 says, give me anybody, give me the best people you got, give me whoever. I'm going to try and take them out. If Dello takes out Kemure here, the American absolutely, without question, will be the next in line for Blessed Styles featherweight gold. And of course it will mean no Walker tonight. He will be removed from the league. Of course, as well, no... I forgot the other one that no-showed. That you zipped my mind, the lightweight. Well, no, not no-show. Jay Chimaev. Jay Chimaev rage retired after he lost. So both of those guys removed from the league as of after tonight. Thankfully, we're in a position where we don't need numbers, so we can cut people at whim. So there you go. Show up or get out. That's the message here from management. So Dello, of course, the American, in the whites, and of course Kemure here, Jose Aldo in the yellow. And
Starting with a grappling approach so far. Good idea against Kemmel, as Kemmel, I think,
yeah,
is
I was going to say
noted.
to you, Doc, he's had Kemure before he got moved to featherweight about 2-3 weeks ago, fought against the guy called Big Chest. I don't know if you heard of Big Chest or not. And Big Chest with
Yeah, I think
Marab.
I fought him.
Big Chest with Marab, I think, shot something like 26 takedowns. Kemure was not happy. He's been very, very vocal about hating people that opt to just wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. So if you're Dello and that's public knowledge, all you're going to want to do here is wrestle, 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 isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think Kemmel was really happy when I wrestled him either in an exhibition fight at one time. So I can understand why you can definitely feel the frustration coming off Kemmel. And I think if Dello can keep at it, can keep doing it, he's going to have success. But so far, Kemmel is just staying calm, patient, working through that block. Every shot that he wants to, he's just landing on that block when he can. So far.
Well, it's one of those intriguing kind of mysteries when it comes to what can Dello do that Kemure hasn't seen before. Kemure, of course, has been playing UFC for years and years and years before this league was even a concept. He's seen some of the very best in the world do their thing. Of course, he's played against some of the very best as well. Dello, of course, one of the FIFA guys from the US side that never had even picked up UFC before last year getting into the league. So, well, maybe picked it up but never really took it serious. And it's that slip straight there from
Ooh.
Dello. And now Dello hunting for the kill on Kemure.
Well, here's the thing that is an interesting. Sometimes it's not about doing something new. Sometimes it's about doing the same thing over and over again and just doing it slightly better than the last time. And you can manage to put it off slightly better each time. You stay out of danger, and that stays you one step ahead of the game. Like 9 times out of 10 UFC, most of the stuff you see, it's all very basic stuff. It's just constantly executed well every time, because the one time you don't execute it well is the one time you end up getting knocked out.
Yeah, totally true. I think round one, though, because of that stun, we're giving that one to Dello, I think, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. I'll give it. Only three even straight 6.
I
That's
know.
a
Yeah, very
what?
low. Yeah,
It's a lot of jab straights, and that's what this
absolutely.
is.
Absolutely. Well, Dello be feeling good, though. Said he may be feeling a little bit aggrieved that the opponent changes, but the mission statement's still the same. Wants to go up and take out those guys that have had streaks, have had those incredible resumes in this division. And who bigger than Kemure? Like I said, to go up against a former champion in this weight class is something, especially when it's Kemure that's had so much experience in that elite division of bantamweight and flyweight. Dello, of
Lovely to
course,
know.
Dello, of course, saying to me, I think last week, his ambition, his aim is to get into that bantamweight, flyweight conversation. He wants to go, oh, it's that slip straight overhand, though. Come back to it in a minute. That rocks and drops. Dello hit. Dello going for the takedown. Secures it. And that's going to be a wake-up call for Dello. And as I was saying, Dello wants to go into that bantamweight, flyweight conversation, the elite division, before the summer. Says he feels like he's on the cusp of kind of being one of the quote-unquote top players. So, high belief, high ambition from him.
So
looking
far,
to,
he's managed to work the gas tank at Kenmore so much so
yeah,
that it's half. It makes life extremely difficult on the grappling side. Does take the back Kenmore, giving up top mount, no, knowing that the backside isn't the best position to be in. Although I would definitely argue it's better than top mount if you're comfortable in your denies. If I'm Dello, I'm working towards top mount again. I don't want to bother with any of this. He now ends up here. A guillotine is a good idea to offer. Does go up. Lovely deny. If you can start working on a guillotine, does deny. Can more use to that entire idea. Working that body is another suggestible idea with 2 minutes left on the clock. Dello's got a long time to work. You can stay calm. You can stay patient. Kenmore wants to have this stood back up onto the feet. I don't think Dello really needs to worry.
it's a very, very, very drilled game plan from Dello. And I think this comes from, like I said,
Good evening.
Kemure publicly saying, publicly complaining about the wrestling that he's faced and the overuse of the wrestling. And I think when you let it be known that you're so against something and people know that you're against something, they're going to just do it religiously. So I don't think Kemure can be too
Oh,
surprised
God.
at what he's seeing here. And there's that big slam there again.
It's
Right
an
back
MMA
into
game.
dominant position.
That's your issue. No, I understand you want to be using the striking a lot, but if you want to be a striker, takedown defense. 9 times out of 10. You don't even need to be that sophisticated on the ground to ward off most people if you can defend takedowns. Like a couple of basic takedowns tonight can basically stop anybody in their tracks. Because you've just showed, they need to set up their takedowns a lot better. And if they realize that, that means they've got to strike. And if they've got to strike, 9 times out of 10, they don't know actually how to strike and then dive into a takedown.
No, I agree. And said for Kemure, I think there's a real possibility he could be 2 rounds down here, but it's also the real possibility that his stamina is absolutely knackered. In terms of what you're saying.
No, Aldo won that.
Aldo, okay. Aldo wins that one.
Knockdown,
So 1-1.
remember?
Yep, the knockdown, yeah. Shit, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
One
Well,
apiece. See, now that stamina is even more of a concern, personally speaking. I feel like... Thank you for the sub, by the way, for that can't see because obviously... But that stamina from Kemure, yes, the recovery's hit. But how long is that going to last
wonderful
for?
gas tank. If I'm Kenmore, the significant strikes have actually been very low. I'm kicking his legs.
Yeah, he's got
That's
a...
what,
is it
that's what I'm doing.
What is it, 97 kick? What is it? I forget what it is.
Oh, it's something ridiculous. Aldo, it's several. But if I'm Kenmore, I'm kicking his legs. Just to land a couple of significant strikes, because you only landed like 3 apiece in the last 2 rounds combined. Just a couple of leg kicks, sort yourself out.
The nice sprawl there, wonderful.
Oh,
Surprised
God.
he's maybe not going to get some knees to the body there from that side, but they'll keep him locked in crucifix here, and that head health starting to take a real bit of damage. Goes back into side saddle, into backside, now into top mounts, postures up, rains down the strikes. Maybe this is where the closing sequence begins to happen. Kemure, even if he gets back to his feet, is not going to be able to throw too many strikes in one go. But this is the... I don't think this is a change of game plan either from what we would have expected to see from Dello against somebody like LW Walker. LW Walker, the same kind of fighter as Kemure, a very fast, aggressive striker, doesn't often do a lot of wrestling, does LW Walker, so it just seems like he had this game plan set from the out today, and now trying to lock in that bulldog choke. See if he can maybe
Nice idea, time waster if anything. 2 minutes on the clock. It doesn't give up that much a position. He has got to be wary though. If he goes too deep on it, it can give Aldo the backside position, which could then cause issues. But again, though, you see Kimura with that little stam, it's going to be issues galore for him. He's going semi-deep, decides to ditch on it. Aldo, though, now into sprawl.
So another just smart game plan, I think, from Dello tonight, and it's been clean, it's been accurate, very good. Hello, Lawrence, welcome back.
What's happening?
We've got Kemure because Walker is not Walker didn't show up, so Kemure so far has been absolutely downed and wrestled here by Dello. Dello cruising with 55 seconds left to what I would assume, and I think Doc would agree, is probably a 29-28 decision win. Dello winning
Yeah.
round 1, Kemio winning round 2 with a knockdown. Round 3, I think it's clear to say Dello's got this one in the bag, but we've seen some other kind of weird decisions so far, haven't we? So again, I guess you never know, but this one probably not going to be one that you see too much of a shock from.
Dello's played a very solid game plan. He's kept his stam high. He's executing all ways possible. Ken Morris, what's Ken Morris wanted to do for the entirety of this fight is walk forward and throw shots. And the issue is he hasn't respected Dello's ability to go, okay, down on the ground we go.
Yeah.
And from that, that's caused majority of the moments in the fight.
Well, it's a third decision in a row, if I'm not mistaken. It's a lot of decisions tonight on the main card, and it's a big one from Dello, who gets a higher ranked opponent, a harder opponent, and unless there's been some sort of uh, substance being handed around the judge's desk, you'd have to say he's won that fight. And if he's won that fight against a top contender like Kemio, then Dello has to be next for that big rematch with Bless Styles. He's been hunting for it since he came into the division and faced him. He wants to go again. Feels like he's improved tenfold. That's just an end.
29-28, Golden.
Oh, it's
Judge
split.
2 scores it, 29-28, Aldo. And Judge 3 scores it, 29-28, for the winner by split decision.
Dello gets it. Split decision, though. A little bit shaky, perhaps, but in the end, Dello gets it. The American gets it and takes that one back to the States. A decision victory for Dello. 3 decisions in a row there. Apologies to people that we're going to be running a little bit behind because of that, but you can never stop a good decision. Moving on then, we go to our next one, Gerard LTK, another big one in the heavyweight division. Gerard LTK against Marksman. Gerard LTK, of course, a perfect 4-0 record. Marksman, an American, training and campmates with, of course, Dello 4-1. He is a wrestler at heart. So 4-0 versus 4-1. Gerard has been saying that he believes he is on the cusp, if not already there, for a title shot. Goes a perfect 5-0 today. It would be hard to disagree with that, with currently the joint highest win streak in the division next to a guy that's competing for the belt tonight. So number 11 versus number 12, 4-0 versus 4-1. Gerard's high pressure boxing against, of course, Marksman's wrestling base. Let's see and go into this one quickly. So we need a Marksman link. Fellas, you can have your links ready for me, please. That would be top draw. Oh, there we go. There you go. Vape absolutely devastated. Didn't get the Dello fight. Marksman versus Gerard, please. Oh, there's Gerard in the messages. That's perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gerard. And let's link this over to this. Knightfall, stop messaging me or I'm going to punt you out of the fight tonight. I'm not interested in you wanting fucking walkout music, you weirdo. Thank you very much. I'm also not reading any of that. I said if you're messaging me and you're
Don't
not from the
punt
league,
Nightfall. Don't
I'm
do that.
blocking all
That
you.
would be a real shame. Oh no, I don't think I would ever sleep at night.
Do I want to read a message from Troll? I like Troll, but do I trust him? I don't know, not fully. Troll, what do you need? My bad, I didn't know. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just when I told him to watch the cage unblockables. That's fine. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's go. Gerard and Marksman. John Jones and DC. Interesting.
And if you're
yeah,
John Jones, dig to the body. If you're
we
DC, get him down to the ground.
we never see DC picks consistently. It's quite rare actually to see a DC pick in heavyweight. Often
Very rare.
we see Jones at heavyweight more than DC. The last time we saw DC, I feel like, was a couple months ago in the
It's
5-star
good.
fights.
DC's a fat and a midget. That's
Yeah,
half his issue.
his boxing's very good though. His boxing's
Oh
decent.
yeah, I have no doubt. His boxing is arguably one of the best in those weights. He feels quite clean. But then you have picks like Stipe as well, so he's a good use of that, and he's got the wrestling background. Cormier also suffers from the fact his body is one of the weakest I've ever known. That's what you've been doing with Daniel Cormier, though.
This is well, I mean, it suits the stylistic matchups. Of course, you can see Daniel Cormier picked by Marksman, who is the wrestler Gerard, more known for his kickboxing style. Of course, there was rumours that Marksman today was going to go for a Dan 7 pick, but it seems like his camp has talked him out of using the MMA Ron Burgundy.
I would use Olynyk personally. Um,
Well, you did see the Linux win earlier on
I
the
know, I
prelims.
did. I was very impressed. It was in the tent, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was. That's where Bailey 18 belongs, though. So that's fine. Now, reversal again, and you can see Gerard taking dominant control and starting to rain the elbows in here.
Yeah, Jones seems to realise that disengaging is only going to get him taken down again. So, okay, fine. Then if you're just going to take me down over and over again, I'm just going to stay on the ground. That does seem to me, though, that Jones wants to try and punch his head off and bounce his head off the canvas. Spinning kick there is a good idea, but he has to be wary of not using that too much because Danny Cormier gets the idea of switching to the wrong side, then it could cause issues. Although that death kick would suggest that he's trying to confuse his opponent.
Another takedown. That one lands. Now goes for the get up. That one not happening. Goes into side control well. Goes over into sprawl. Now trying to get out of there. Of course, marksman. His main problem as a heavyweight, I think Lawballs could verify this as well, is just his consistency in denials. Can get a good, oh, sweet mother molasses. And now going for that spin kick to the head. Showing for another takedown. Lands the takedown. Marksman. Now back into the side control.
Mother molasses.
Yes.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
That's my, you know, like how that boxing commentator goes, Mamma Mia. That's my saying now. Sweet mother molasses.
Mamma Mia.
Sweet mother molasses. Right, cool. No worries.
Just
Fucking
accept
part of
it.
America, UFA as well. Sorry.
You're so angry, man. Don't forget I heard you smashing up your room over golf earlier on. Come on, calm down.
What have I just
Spinning back
witnessed
fist.
with Jones trying to turn to Beyblade? Oh my god.
Oh, it's OWC Jones. He's come out to play.
Oh!
Oh, Marksman. Oh my god. Oh no. And Marksman is out of there. Gerard goes to 5-0, and he will be keeping his eyes firmly peeled on that Ultimate Fighter finale later on tonight between Jalen and Joey Oliver. He is absolutely positively next. Gerard gets it done, turns into OWC Jones, but absolutely takes the head off of Marksman J with a wonderful, wonderful knockout victory. And we have to ask question marks, does that get knockout of the night?
I haven't. The only fights I've seen so far, because I've been busy otherwise, are all the decisions. So yeah, that does get knockout of the night for me so far.
I'm going to give it to it. I'm going to give it to it. The wonderful
Although,
spin kick to the head.
I did just see John Jones do a spinning back fist into a lead overhand, then do a spin to the body, and then did a spin to the head as Cormier is trying to shoot for his legs. I think Jones must have been a bit dizzy after that.
Yeah, it's just on that good stuff from 2016. So there you go. Moving on to our next fight then. We go over to Divinity or Inversia. I'm still not used to calling them that. Taking on DB Beckham. Inversia, of course, 6-3. Fellow contender in this division takes on DB Beckham, who is 3-3. Divinity, of course, 3 wins out of his last 5. Coming off of a loss. DB Beckham also the same, but coming off of a loss with 3 wins in a row prior. So someone tonight is getting their winning mentality, their winning green back into the view of things, and maybe rising up the divisional rankings. Beckham wins today, goes to 4-3, and overlaps with You Don't Vape, the Finnish American who currently sits in third. Divinity goes to 7-3. He will overtake Kemyor, who lost earlier on tonight, and will go to 7-4 record, and 7-3 Divinity will trump that. So with that in mind, we are set. We are good to go. There is a link from DB Beckham, and Divinity and himself are ready to go. You are not having UFC tags. I'm blocking absolutely everybody that I don't know from the league after what you fucking weird people that no doubt are Knightfall and Pip's friends sent to me. So go away. Please stop messaging me.
Oh, Jesus.
If I don't have message history from you, I'm not opening the DM anymore on stream because I need these VODs for YouTube, because it's a shame now that I don't get to use that VOD for YouTube with that Hall of Fame fight earlier on. Vulcan Holloway then, here we go.
Should be a fun one. Volkanovski in the red, Max Holloway in the blue. These two notorious will having now their 4th fight in the octagon. Who's going to be the winner? Will Volkanovski manage to kick the legs, use a bit of their grappling approach, or will Max Holloway manage to out cardio the cardio machine of Volkanovski?
So that 99 accuracy of Holloway is such a difficult thing to contest against, isn't it? And I think when you add in the height that Holloway has as well, it's always very difficult. But Volkanovski is just one of those all-rounded picks that just has absolutely everything. Great to see Divinity and Versha back in the VFL octagon after a long time out. Of course, was scheduled to be in the last couple of fights, but had to pull out due to some issues, but pulled out within good enough time. Beckham has been the more active and believes that tonight, if he collects this scalp and takes a big
I'm liking
victory
this
home.
Volkanovski. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely. He looks
you-
clean. He's a couple mistakes there being made, but he's working the leg. He's ducking under all the shots. When he is firing, he's firing off in good combos and making sure not to take pitches in the pocket, and that's allowing him to get in and out. Holloway is a better fight for Volkanovski than Conor McGregor, full stop. Because Max Holloway's punches doesn't hit as hard. You can kind of just out damage him that way. And if you're Volkanovski, this is what you're going to be playing. If you let Max Holloway walk into your shots, do it this way, it's going to have success. And these are also being fired. If I'm Volkanovski, I want to dig a few more times to the body. Try not to get clipped by the uppercuts, but more maybe a jab straight to the head body just to work it. Holloway looking for the takedown. Head kick does land, ducks under though most of his shots. And another leg kick. That left leg is looking more and more busted as time goes on.
It's an interesting one because, again, Divinity with the Volk pick or Inversia. I got to keep getting in the rhythm of calling him Inversia, but he is really stopping Beckham getting into a rhythm. When Beckham usually starts fights, we saw it in the lightweight division, he starts fights very fast. He's another one of those aggressive starters that looks to get the fight done in the opening round, or if not, the opening sequence of round 2. And so far, Divinity with the power, but the precision of Volkanovski is just stopping him, is completely nullifying him. But again, you have to watch out for Beckham. Beckham's pulls, pull elbows, pull uppercuts are dangerous. That left leg, though, absolutely chopped to pieces. And now the accuracy coming in.
And that is the issue with Holloway. As soon as he starts on his rhythm, he's good. I feel like this round's going to sort of taper out towards the end, just both of them not really sure how to engage, and then coming into the second round, where all holds bars is thrown out the window. Both of these guys will be throwing the kitchen sink because someone's going to gain the momentum. Because right now you kind of just
that's a big mistake. Divinity now working the left leg, absolutely cracking the leg.
Jesus.
And now just going for those leg kicks. Dirty Dave, eat your heart out. Strikes against the cage here. Not able to get the finish.
Game plan. It's an absolute perfect game plan executed fantastically. Because what he's done is dig to the leg, so he's made Holloway think about wanting to block low, and then suddenly he's hitting into the head several times. Takedown towards the end of the round, doesn't secure anything, just make sure he doesn't get hit. 31-21, significant strikes, 2 leg rocks, 1 knockdown into the favour of Volkanovski. Got to imagine if Volkanovski keeps the momentum, you do not see a round 3 happening here.
Interesting that as well, coming out the gate, he's still leading with that left leg. He's not switched his stance. He's committed to going with it. And there's the switch. Okay, never mind, ignore me. Maybe just forgotten. But now because he's just teeing off with Volkanovski. He's switched back onto the left leg as well now.
He's more comfortable in orthodox, and this only benefits Volkanovski.
Big uppercut comes in. Big overhand blocked up, and you can see he's making Beckham swing and miss. And that is what Inversia does so well. He's a slick mover. Beckham again. Beckham on the verge of going out. He needs to. Big uppercut.
That's what you want. He'll Max Holloway. He's still got the cardio, and that's the good part. I mean, he's got no punch power, but that's beside the point. If Max Holloway still got cardio, the man can still kill you. Couple of double knees there, straight hook, straight over the top, down there. Volkanovski now on the back foot against the cage, ducks under the shots, lead hooks land with the power. Now looks to come forward. Max Holloway going back towards that center, giving up the pressure he had on.
Leg kicks coming back in again. Left leg. Yeah, the left leg is absolutely in tatters here. He cannot switch back to that. He's going to have to get and find comfort in fighting out of this awkward stance. Because his leg is a couple kicks away from completely snapping. We've not had a leg KO in quite some time here in VFL.
It's so fucking hard to.
Yeah, could be tonight that we see the first one in, I think, roughly about 4 months. Swing and a miss there. Uppercuts from the
Oh.
Volk pick. And there's the fucking... Jesus
Oh!
Christ. What a performance
That was a good
from
shot.
Inversia. And I think that there, I don't have any qualms about
You
that
knock
one.
it.
Not a knockout. I'm going performance, though. I think that
Performance.
Yeah,
the John
performance.
Jones
That was
kick
a
was
killer
wonderful,
performance.
but that was the best way to reintroduce yourself into the division after taking such a long way away. And Inversia with a wonderful, wonderful performance there with the Volkanovski pick. Commiserations to Beckham, but tonight just not his night granted. We move on to our next one. We move on then to Tomaselli versus Mark the Shark, our final non-title fight of the evening before 4 in a row. It's going to be Tomaselli and Mark the Shark in what has been dubbed the People's Main Event. Tomaselli, of course, a 7-11 fighter. Mark the Shark, a 4-8 bantamweight fighter. But when these two fight, they are fun fights. They are fun fighters. Tomaselli known for his one-round gas tank. Mark the Shark known for his exciting knockout power. It's an intriguing one. You got to think Mark the Shark on a one fight losing streak, only won one fight out of his last 5. Tomaselli is formerly marginally better, 2 wins out of his last 5. Both of them though known for severe knockout power. This one will absolutely not go to decision. I would be shocked, senseless if it did. But I guess we've seen
So two
shocks tonight.
kitchen sinks hopefully hit each other during the course of this fight.
Yeah, I think this. I would be. If I was a betting man, Doc, if this goes beyond round 1, I'm impressed. This ends in 1, 100% it does.
Good history on the scorecard, 36-29, favours Mark Jeff. However, under the bright lights, everything can change. Peter Yan being picked up by a man who, Jose Aldo, seems to be the one in the red gloves being used by Mark Jeff. Yan has the overall stat advantage. Jose Aldo, though, is a man, the myth, the legend in bantamweight. This man will cause havoc and kick your legs out. We saw Volkanovski do it, but Aldo could probably do it 10 times worth if given the chance. Let's see how this one goes.
It's an intriguing one because, of course, Mark doesn't really have any sort of wrestling base. He has okay takedown defense, but he's known as one of those strong starters, what I like to call a blitzer. He will come out the gate and really kind of let you know quickly what he's about. So Jose Aldo, I think, for Mark, a great pick. Absolutely. So Tomaselli, of course, in the black trunks, 7-11 record. Mark the Shark of Aldo in the white, 4-8 record. So do not blink. You will miss it. This does not go long. Like I said, I would put the mortgage on a round 1 finish, but Tomaselli maybe not here tonight to give the fans a bit of a Hall of Fame-esque fight. He knows that this tonight is a winnable fight, and maybe he will look to exploit the deficiencies of Mark the Shark, which do exist in his wrestling. Wonder what Mark the Shark will have to say in the Discord tonight after Tomaselli shoots the first takedown in probably 20 seconds of the opening round. He will not be too impressed with that one. Tomaselli has a reputation, of course, for being one of the people that just stands and bangs and just lets his hands go. Like I said, Tomaselli the last 2 months has not ever made it out of round 1 without a third of stamina missing. So intriguing that he's maybe gone this more the more winning route rather than the more entertaining route. But hey, that's what he needs to do to get up the divisional rankings. Then fair enough, kicks him off. Mark the Shark back to his feet. Of course, that Yan pick is always a dangerous one. Mark the Shark's going to need to have complete composure to ensure that he doesn't take too much head damage here. Because when that Yan has that head health advantage, it starts to really get difficult. But look at the left leg already, Doc. Is that a surprise to you? He's maybe going to work the legs the whole fight, is Mark?
Well, half of that is half of that is Tomaselli with the steel checks. Not Tomaselli, Mark Jeff, Aldo. Sorry. Oh God, that's a mess of a statement I've just said. Aldo has steel checks, and Tomaselli has just fired several kicks, firing down. So it's just that case of he's also, if he wants to play a leg kicking game, he's got to hide it behind shots here.
Yeah, no doubt. And you can see, I think Mark is now happy enough to start work on the right leg as well. If he can take away Tomaselli's power in both the legs, that would be something. But he's got to watch his own leg health as well. The left leg for Mark now looking in a bit of a bother as well. So far, Tomaselli trying to shoot for that takedown again. Like I said, Mark the Shark will have some choice words for Tomaselli. Missing with that pull elbow. Whiffing violently there. Works the body, goes back to the head. Double jab. Leg kick connects again. Now you can see Mark the Shark pressuring that infamous boxing pressure that he brings to the octagon. Really keeping Tomaselli pinned back here. You can see Tomaselli switching back to his left, switching back to his right. Completely switching stance, left and right. Maybe trying to throw Mark off the hunt here a little bit. He kicks him backwards. Oh, my goodness me.
Yeah, the issue is Mark. I was about to say Mark Jeff has managed to reduce the power of the hand, but then he got knocked down, so I don't think it really matters. But going into the second round, it's a clean slate. Neither of them are up on the scorecards here. That was most likely Tomaselli's round with the knockdown at the end, securing it. The leg kicks go into the favour of Aldo, as you would expect, so the overall punching power of Tomaselli is a bit reduced. The head help, though, is into the favour of Jose Aldo, so if you're Tomaselli right now, you're aware that the Force of Nature perk is active and you can engage a bit more and be a bit more, let's say, risque in your in trades, as you can see.
And now Jan, he's coming out to play. Tomaselli throwing the absolute kitchen sink at it. Mark the Shark's going to have to be a little bit more protective of himself. The right leg. Oh, he keeps whiffing with that elbow. That block. The block's going.
How is Aldo still on his feet?
Absolutely marching forward.
He's
Ostergaard. Jesus, Tomaselli is not going to be a popular man in that Discord chat after tonight. Oh my goodness me, he's not going to be a popular man.
Well, digging down to the body already, manages to get up and over. Now Mark Jeff back onto the feet. He's the one down to knit 2 rounds, give or take now. He's the one who needs to finish. Kicking the leg seems to be the idea, but the boxing, the beat of Jan seems to be wanting the box. He's bleeding head off, causing utter pain. Aldo coming forward the best he can, try and do it. A takedown, though, by Tomaselli, as you mentioned. I don't think anyone's going to like these takedowns by the end of it.
We are never, ever going to hear the end of this until we are dead and buried in the ground if Mark the Shark wins, because there is going to be some serious trash talk about the Ostergaris, about the takedowns, about everything. This could be
a legit attempt as well.
This could be. It could be.
Neck and neck close. The blue already rising a bit, though. A chain coming out, and it's just made stuff a lot closer. Mark Jeff can get a good read on as he's going, but the blue's looking like it's going to escape. Tomaselli just about managing it, although that's going to put him on notice. He's got to be careful about getting wrapped up into winning them again.
I could just imagine the images. If Mark wins this, Doc, he's literally running around this house, knee sliding. I can't even get like more clear about this. Tomaselli has Ostergari'd him, has taken him down within 20 seconds of round 1. Oh my god, give me the Discord for after this fight, man. Holy
Tomaselli's still up and he's on top, Gringo, so...
Hey, listen, Mark the Shark, 2 fights ago, won the fight in round 3 with like a buzzer beater knockout. I believe that Mark can go all the way still.
I mean, the stamina now goes into the favour of Mark Jeff Bollocks as well. So, I mean, it's not entirely unfeasible. Their health is a bit shot, but I've seen worse.
How did he get knocked out? How has he sponged that, Doc? What the fuck, man? How has he sponged it?
I don't know, but if I'm Mark Jeff, I am absolutely pissed. Oh my god. What did I just witness?
How has he sponged it?
The game has fucked him. That is what it is. There's no word of it like this.
This whole fight's been filled with it. We've had a couple of ones, haven't we, from both sides, where like Jose Aldo and Mark in the first round as well, taking big shots like that.
Oh no. I don't know who I want to win this either. I think I want Mark Jeff to win this. It's the weirdest part.
The fight has exploded. It's erupted.
Lovely defense there, just a bit, man. To stay even when
His head movement is so good. Spinning elbows now.
Blade. Oh god, a kick comes out. No.
Come on, Mark. Don't let him bully your son. Come on.
Hey, come on.
Oh, Mark, come on, Mark. I'm invested.
His
I'm
head
so
health is
invested.
non-stop blinking. He's the underdog in this fight. I don't really care who wins this fight, but I am utterly rooting for Mark Jeff right now. It's insane.
Oh,
God.
you cheesy bastard! You cheesy bastard! I can't believe what I'm seeing, man. I can't believe what I'm
Gringo
seeing.
has taken all by. Oh my
Oh,
God.
Oh my
yes.
fucking god!
All the
Oh, I
competitive
can't believe
nature
it.
out of man who has been taken here. He wants this win. He wants it now. He wants it. And Mark Jeff is the person who's going to lose. A guillotine attempt now being used. I don't know if this is going to work. This could go get him into top man if it runs deep enough. Looking like he's going to try to get a flip over. If Mark Jeff can do this, it's going to be more impressive with 2 minutes on the clock. The submission wasting all the time it can. The escape bar's looking more and more active, but will Peter Yan get the rollover? Yes, he does.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh, armbar. Uh-oh. Mark from Tomaselli, but it all depends on Mark's submission defense. Mark's put on a hell of a performance, I have to say.
Yep. That.
Could this be? I would have never dreamed that this fight between these two action-packed fighters would have ever gone
There's a
to a
lot of
potential
grappling.
decision. There's a lot. I would have never expected this from either of these two. Mark got 50 seconds to kind of maybe cross over. Big deny from Tomaselli.
What do you do if you're Thomas Allen? Do you get back on the feet and go, fuck it, let's just go for a spin heel kick to the wall? Do you just hold?
He's probably won.
Uh-oh.
Tomaselli probably just going to be counting the seconds down from a big shit-eating grin on his face, Doc. I can't lie to you.
He's gonna pull Craig it.
Oh my god, you're disgusting. Oh, don't you lot in the chat better not let him off for this. You better have his ass in that fucking Discord chat.
All I'm saying is we've seen bigger robberies. I'm gonna yeah.
Oh, I'm praying,
Probably not
man.
a robbery, but we'll find out.
I'm praying.
Next,
I'm praying.
the judges' scorecards.
He's known as a guy that's so
I will do a lap
whenever
out
he's
my
in the
fucking
stand-up.
street and let
that
you do
showed
the
tonight
comms on the next
as
fight if he wins this. I swear to God.
outworked his opponent.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
29-28. Man who, even at his most competitive self,
You're a disgrace, Tomaselli.
struggled to get a 30-27.
You're a disgrace, Tomaselli, but fair enough. Tomaselli wins it on decision.
4 out of 7 takedown, 31. Jesus.
What a disgraceful rat bastard, personally speaking. But there we go. Well, so far 4 decisions on the main card so far. That's big. But we go on now to our main title fights of the evening. 4 in a row coming up, including the Ultimate Fighter finale. We're going to go over now and pop this in and get this out on Twitter for the 4 final fights this evening. Thank you for being with us. Of course, again, anyone new can get involved. !Discord. Go in, ask for tags, and from there you are set and good to come in and compete. All levels are welcome at everyone. VFL UFC 4 title fights are now live. Let's see who gets the job done in these big ones. Let's go, let's go. Boom, let's get this out on Twitter as well. Tweets, boom, boom. 4 title fights are now live. Here we go. Twitch.tv, gringo_AFC, hashtag VFL, hashtag UFC. Cool, here we go then. The big one, the main 4. So the first one up, the Ultimate Fighter finale for heavyweight. These two through Team Shark getting the getting all the way to the final. Jalen against Joey Oliver. The second time these two have fought. Of course, their Ultimate Fighter record has carried over into heavyweight or into the heavyweight rankings. Jalen 9-8, 4 wins in a row. Joey Oliver 2 in a row, 7-18 record. Jalen 9-8, but Jalen has improved dramatically since he's entered that Ultimate Fighter Hall. Of course, Mark Dev has been a big help from him as well for Dev's dojo. Jalen and Joey Oliver have competed against each other before. Recently, VFL 55 on the Unstreamed fight card. Jalen winning that one by round 3 submission. Joey Oliver will know about the submissions. He will know about the ground game, but he is one victory away, one lucky sequence away from grabbing not only the heavyweight championship of the world, but also becoming the first ever heavyweight Ultimate Fighter winner. Can he get it done in this underdog story, or will the favorite in Jalen go all the way? Joey Oliver and Jalen set to take us in here. 5-star picks are allowed, as they had been for the whole main card. Here we go. Tom Aspinall coming out for Joey Oliver. And John Jones, it seems to be the pick from Jalen. Jalen has been very confident about his ability. He said yesterday he almost feels like he wanted to pull out of the Ultimate Fighter because he's developed so much that he wanted to go to maybe featherweight or lightweight or maybe even bantamweight. Said he was sparring Toasty Toes and beating Toasty Toes. He feels like he is above and beyond everyone in this division. With that in mind, he needs to win tonight. You can't have that level of belief in yourself and that level of confidence, but then lose to a guy that is probably the dark horse here with a 7-18 record. But we'll see. Joey Oliver here in the red against Jalen, who picks John Jones in the black and gold, maybe sending a bit of a message to his opponent, wearing those champions trunks already.
My Kigori is starting out. That would have got checked if Aspinall done it. Aspinall looks like he wants to hold down the low block. Either he's scared of certain shots or he's scared of the takedown. If I'm John Jones, I need to really figure out my distance management so far. Work slow, work put. You're going to put the pressure on, but don't end up on the other side of the octagon. A couple of straights and hooks being fired there. But so far, so steady for both sides. Aspinall wanting to say more on the defense than offensive so far, it seems. Interesting moving backwards knee.
Yeah. Of course, Tom Aspinall, the record there's the takedown that lands for Germany. Tom Aspinall, the most picked fighter that's won heavyweight championships here in VFL. Tom Aspinall has been the most championship picked fighter.
Because he is the boy and he has a massive banger.
Yeah, there you go. That's why. Yeah, totally.
I still don't quite understand why Jones decided to give up the top mount.
Oh, it goes.
I don't know what I'm witnessing.
I think he's taking his time, perhaps. I don't know. It's interesting. Goes for half guards. No, back mount. Interesting as well. Lawrence, get your opinion on it. Of course, Ultimate Fighter finale. All the chips are off the table in terms of pleasantries. Are you surprised, Jalen, playing with the HUD, the health and stamina HUD off, or are you thinking that's just to be expected in a title fight like this?
That's to be expected, but it's one of the ones. Doesn't really.
Wind down strikes here.
Could be accidental. There is a glitch in the game where you change the rounds. It just the first fight you do afterwards just adds competitive HUD on.
Fair enough.
It's been like that since they implemented it in the game. They've never bothered to fix it. That's EA for you.
All I will say is I will give my left testicle for a rolling knee bar in this fight.
There you go. Yeah, of course, Doc, when Lawballs was in heavyweight, we won the heavyweight gold with Tom Aspinall as well, so he's got a love affair for Tom Aspinall. The most picked people,
He's a very
of course,
handsome man as well.
most picked people for heavyweight championship wins in order: Tom Aspinall, Alistair Overeem, and then most recently John Jones. So those are the top 3. So he's in 2 of the top 3 in this one here.
I mean, I'm going to guess he's Uberim. I'm going to guess it's because he's knee elbows and switch kicks. Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Have you really experienced heavyweight VFL UFC when you're not seeing a man in orange shorts spin like the Tasmanian Devil? I don't think you have. Of course.
Well, John Jones trying to use a bit of head movement. I'm not too sure what's going on here. So far, Aspinall seems to be the leading fight.
Couple of city guns as well.
That's true.
John Jones has the Oscar Gary.
I think this is the thing as well. Jalen needs to be careful with the head movement, Doc, because he's leaning back. He's leaning back as the straight's coming in. So, yeah.
So I'm still trying to compute what I've just witnessed half of this fight. I'm still learning the game. It's fair enough.
Yeah.
If I'm John Jones, I'm going more for that grappling approach. If I'm Aspinall, I'm coming forward. I think he'll be more better suited if he wants to put the pressure on. To be fair, on the back foot.
I think a lot of it from Aspinall's side of things as well is maybe a little bit of panic or safety netting, because he said he fought the John Jones user Jalen literally 3 weeks ago, so maybe he doesn't want to go 90 miles an hour in case he's obviously concerned about the takedowns, and he's obviously concerned about the submissions. That's what clipped him and got him last time, but he's gonna have to be a little bit more active in terms of maybe working the strikes and getting close to Jones, because Jones will fight outside of the pocket. He's got that length to really kind of go to town on Aspinall. Joey Oliver maybe even not opposed to maybe getting a clinch in there, getting some knees off from inside the clinch, see if that can kind of
The ankle pick.
work dividends. But so both of them struggling to find range at the minute, going for the body shot, still nothing. There's the body shot. Of course, the Ultimate Fighter, the other final, the light heavyweight final, happening on Tuesday. That between Willem Bell and O'Dowda. And then, of course, no, that's not Tuesday. That's the 25th, sorry. A week Tuesday. Same card. Mark the Shark and Webbo, the two coaches, will compete against one another. The winner will not only be the winning coach of the Ultimate Fighter, but will also get to matchmake an entire card the week after, the first card of May. So high stakes there for both of them.
I bet you're looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, I can't. Oh, big straight!
Oh,
Joey Oliver. There's the
That's a nice
takedown
takedown.
from Jalen. Jalen secures it. That's what it's all about for Joey Oliver. Keeping composed and just watching the pattern, see if he can get a big straight right down the middle to land on the button of Jalen. Like I said, Jalen so far talked the big game. He was there yesterday. He was saying, listen, get me out of the Ultimate Fighter. Move me. I'm beating Toasty Toes. If no offense to Toasty. Toasty's got to face Knightfall tonight, who is a very, very dangerous man. One of the most informed bantamweights that we've seen. And if Toasty's been losing to Jalen, who's looked kind of 50% so far, I've not been overly impressed with him so far. I expected a lot more. I expected a round 1 submission, if I'm honest. Then maybe Toasty's going to have some trouble tonight as well.
Yeah.
Big straight again. Leg kick comes
Imagine
in.
if you did put this guy in bantamweight though.
Oh yeah, absolutely not happening.
Oh,
The
That'd be
first
worse than
match
some
is
of my
going to be
exposition
against.
matches.
First match going to be against Dirty Dave. Enjoy. There's
Oh.
the
the
takedown.
best of
lands.
3.
You'd give up after the first.
Oh, great reversal from Joey Oliver.
I'd give up after the first fucking takedown.
Joey Oliver looking very, very composed, not letting these takedowns kind of decide the fate. And of course, the heavyweight version of Ultimate Fighter has seen its fair share of shocks. Of course, everyone expected Harry Reid to be in this final. He was eliminated by It's Arsenal, so it would match the theme of the competition if, of course, Joey Oliver went all the way and won today. Of course, neither of these two...
if I'm John Jones, I'm going for an armbar.
Yeah, I think
Sorry
he has
to cut
to.
you off.
Yeah, I think no, you're absolutely right. I was going to go into that. Joey Oliver needs to make sure that his joint defense is a lot better than what we just saw there. Maybe that was
Maybe that was just unexpected. He just wasn't expecting the armbar to
Well,
come
maybe
out.
it was-
Thought,
maybe-
fuck
maybe
it,
it
let's
was-
see what to do a shit job at it.
maybe it was bait because there was only 2 seconds left, so he's trying to bait him into maybe spamming subs. I don't know, maybe, but we're going to find out at some point later on in this round. I imagine there's no way Jalen's just looked at that and gone, yeah, I'm not going to try another armbar. Spins him round. Here we go. Back on the feet. Round 3, 1 away from championship rounds. Of course, the Ultimate Fighter was used to take in new players from the heavyweight and light heavyweight division, pair them up with experienced coaches, Webbo and Mark Jeff at the
Ooh.
time.
That's a good deny.
Well, that was a good
wonderful deny.
night because I think he would have gone for an armbar otherwise. But now he goes into side control. Expected Kimura maybe. Nope, does the crucifix instead.
Another
He's
good
brought
deny.
out some good denies. Like,
Yeah.
it's very impressive.
And this is impressive because,
He's
again,
got the
before,
armbar for here as well.
before Joey Oliver went into Ultimate Fighter, couldn't do anything on the floor. So fair play to the coaches that have taught him so well to get him to this point. Really, honestly.
Oh, this could be risky.
This could be risky. He needs to be a lot more
And he's
smoother.
got the chain to go into the
Yeah.
platter as well.
He's got to be. He's tracked him. He's tracked him. Joey Oliver's got
Jones
to
got
keep
the
his
chain.
head.
Aye,
Oh, he's got
there's-
the chain, but the escape's right there. He's on the
I think he's
cusp.
going to get out.
Yeah, he's
I
going
don't,
to get out.
I don't know. I don't think he is. Oh, I don't think he is.
He
no,
is.
he's not. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, he's just
only
hell.
just though.
Oh,
I
Joey Oliver.
mean, go for it again.
Damn it. Do it again.
Watch your stamina, Joe. Watch your stamina.
Yeah, if I'm Joey, I'm watching my
Oh,
stamina. That
don't.
type of tonight is not
Oh,
what you want. That's
oh,
perfectly
Yeah, there we
timed.
go.
Armbar's a good idea from him. Going full guard armbar. Uh-oh. That's
He's in the right
It
position
just
here.
gets
Just gotta
scary and scarier. Roll over, top
rolls in
mount
through.
is what he
Yeah,
wants. Oh no,
I think he's
No,
going
I
for
think he's wanting
crucifix.
crucifix.
Yeah, I think he's
I
wanting
think he wants
crucifix.
crucifix. I mean, you can get the armbar, you can get the Americana from there if you wanted to. Uh-oh.
Wow,
Oh,
I'm amazed he's got that up. I'm amazed. I thought Jenna was going to deny that. But Joey,
See,
right back to the
to
feet.
be fair as well, that get up, right?
Trying to take down lands.
It's one of the ones where
you
it's
kind of
happened
forget.
to me loads of times where you just overthink the denial and you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake. It just kind of happens and you're just like, ah, well.
The arm triangle locked in. He's going to get out of this one. Lets that one go.
Does
Joey
John
Oliver.
Jones have a knee bar? I think he does.
Maybe. I honestly couldn't tell you. Oh, big deny again from Joey. Going over to the right-hand side, back into side control. 15 seconds left for
If
Jalen.
there's one man that will know, it'll be Webble. Webble loves fucking John
He
Jones.
is obsessed.
He is a
All-
cheesy rat bastard.
All 3 rounds, Jalen has been obsessed to try and lock in that crucifix. He must feel like the finishing statement is in there.
So, looking at the Kimura attempt and how close that was, if you get into crucifix, you can do some good damage, but you can also get a really strong Americana as well as an armbar, which I think John Jones has.
Mm-hmm.
Aspinall has it as well.
Yeah, so like if
Oh.
well then,
oh,
fake glove touch.
oh,
Don Aspinall's fed up and just wants to kick John Jones straight in the face. It's a good start to the round. Bit of
Joey,
hostility
maybe-
has already been fired off.
Joey,
Who's
letting
winning? Because I don't actually know.
I saw Joey Oliver's corner after the last round said that he's up on the scorecards, but I don't know how much you can really look into that. But Joey Oliver's gonna have to keep his head because if he's gonna,
That's nice.
yeah, that is good. Gonna need to get up to the side. Nope, locking in a submission again.
What is it? Is it Gilly or an Anaconda? I think it's maybe an
Anaconda.
Anaconda.
Yeah.
They're a bit shit.
Joey Oliver's just gotta
Gillies
keep his
are
head.
really good because you can flip over into top mount, which is what you want. When you have an Anaconda, you press one of the bumpers, I think, and it transfers into a Gilly, and it's really good for that reason.
Rolls over here, grabbing the leg.
Maybe another Kimura attempt on the board. If you can get a deny,
That's
got
right,
one
that
there.
dragged down.
Goes
Yep,
through it.
going for it again. Joey
Oh.
Oliver, I can feel. I can't hear what either one is saying, but I can tell you, I can feel Joey Oliver getting pissed off. I can feel it. And that
Well,
chain.
the chain there, this is going to be in the same case again. Red is up, but blue is tracking like a
I think he's got him.
mofo.
I think
Yeah,
he's got
looks
him.
like he's got him.
And I think the Ultimate
he's
Fighter
got him.
winner and new heavyweight champion of the world. He made it difficult. Jalen gets it done, and new heavyweight champion of the world and first ever VFL Ultimate Fighter winner. He gets it done against Joey Oliver. It was a difficult one for him. Wasn't the most easy or simple route to victory for Jalen. I think the noise will calm down about put me into... I've beaten Toasty Toes, blah, 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 blah. I think you need to let the matchmakers tell you where you need to go. But for tonight, it is your moment. The first ever Ultimate Fighter winner from Team Shark. And he gets it done against Joey Oliver in round number 4. Was that, wasn't it?
Yep, round
number 4. Championship rounds. Great advert. Congratulations to Jalen. Commiserations to Joey Oliver. Maybe the frustration just too much there bubbling over. John Jones with another heavyweight strap to his name, fastly becoming one of the most picked heavyweights in that division. We move on to our next one, which is, of course, MK Ute and Raw Matrix in the PlayStation division. MK Ute, as you can see over here in the rankings now, is a perfect 5-0. He is chasing down the legacy of his friend, Wavy Pappy. Tonight, if he wins, he will go to 6-0, and maybe, just maybe, that starts to entice Wavy Pappy to come back in and do an Undertaker v Undertaker type matchup where someone's O has to go. MKU, of course, 5-0. His opponent tonight, the man that beat Mark Dev last time out on decision, Raw Matrix, a 3-1 record, of course, a 2-fight winning streak there. Guys like Rio are absolutely waiting in the wings, regardless of him being on Xbox. He wants a shot at that PlayStation Gold. Maybe he'll be keeping a keen eye as to any differences in play, any weaknesses that maybe you or Matrix showcase. But the PlayStation title fight is here. It is with us. It is live. It is two of the baddest men on the console. And of course, they know each other
Matrix. I
well.
love Matrix. Can't go wrong. A bit of Matrix. Raw Matrix, indeed.
Well, we're rooting for Ute here because he's an Arsenal fan personally, but yeah.
No, I'm rooting for Matrix. Him evens it out.
Wow. Horrendous. What, 5? To be fair, Matrix
I don't give a
deserves to be.
shit about football.
Hey, listen, Matrix needs to be strung up here, Doc. He's got 540p stream quality. What's that? Are we in 2006? What's this about? Come on.
He's Canadian.
That's fair. Common
Well,
L, but fair enough.
Here we go, though. You got
Poirier
you
and
in the
McGregor.
red gloves, Matrix in the blue, Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor. I've known Matrix more as a wrestler, if I remember correctly, but fair enough for him wanting to strike. I could be wrong saying he's a wrestler. Very possible. I'd see a lot of people fight.
For you, don't you? Again, this is maybe a bit of an ignorant question. When you look at a Conor McGregor pick in a title fight, does that maybe raise a red flag, a bit one-dimensional, perhaps? What do you make of the pick as a McGregor pick in a fight in lightweight where you can pick anybody? Is that the optimal pick?
McGregor's a normal pick. Although getting knocked down like that isn't exactly optimal in a title fight. Yeah, when you look at title fights, when you look at general fights, McGregor is a typical pick at lightweight. Khabib isn't great on the feet. I like Khabib on the feet, but normally other people do. McGregor is one of the best strikers, and if someone takes you down, you've got enough BJJ and you've got enough overall grappling ability that the stats aren't going to impact your ability to be able to get up. Oh, Jesus.
What strike combinations from Matrix. Matrix wanted to take that title and that O away from MK Ute. Of course, both of these men know of Wavy Pappy, the Canadian sensation, Canadian Hall of Famer, will no doubt be keeping a stern eye on this one. He's always lurking in the shadows like a mystical figure. He's always kind of there ready to step back in. Big one, and he's downed him. Kick saved him. Matrix, living to fight another day.
And he gets the knockdown into the stun, going for the follow-up shots, going his best he can, panning his head as much as he can. And he gets the finish.
Out of there. His first ever VFL loss. Crazy Ute has lost the PlayStation Championship in one round. The undefeated record goes, and Raw Matrix makes it 4-1. His first ever VFL Championship.
You look good.
Wavy Pappy remains the only undefeated double-figure digit win PlayStation competitor. Rio will be keeping eyes on that one, looking at how maybe Raw Matrix looks, and will be maybe eyeing up that title fight with his 5-0 record himself. What a performance, what a blitz from Raw Matrix. And Ute, a hell of a champion. Today, not his day. Maybe he'll opt for a rematch, maybe he won't. It's difficult to say, but what a way to get that one done for his first ever championship. Raw Matrix and new PlayStation Champion of the World, courtesy of that McGregor pick. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to him. What a blitz. That could have gone either way. Again, personally, I was going to say, Doc, before
Matrix got knocked down at the very beginning, and he managed to come back, so he definitely dug deep and found the
say my opinion would have been, if I saw him opting for McGregor, my pick, again, it's not for everyone, would have picked Makachev. I like Makachev on the feet. Good wrestling. I would have just wrestled him. I would have just wrestled the entire fight, personally speaking.
So Dustin Poirier is arguably the best counter pick to McGregor. To be quite,
right, that's fine, Lawrence. Yeah, that's fine.
Dustin Poirier is arguably the most meta counter pick to McGregor, just because he can trade. Islam's good. is fine. He's Dave's pick. Like if you want to go into the idea of wrestling, Makachev's fine. But if you want to be able to set up your takedowns, I would argue Poirier's probably better. Although these days McGregor is still just one slick son of a bitch that it makes it difficult to even engage with him with Poirier if you don't know what you're doing fully and or the McGregor you're fighting is just maybe 1 or 2 steps ahead of you at points.
And it's interesting as well because the way the PlayStation kind of division, quote unquote, works here now is the champion decides championship weight. So Matrix will now hold the keys. When he's next defending that belt, he's going to be the one that decides not only the weight but gets priority pick, which is why it's so bewildering to me. I thought Ute would stick with bantamweight, he'd stick with the Yan pick and try and work from there, but he opts for lightweight, and like I said, it's backfired. Said
I think you would have
beautiful
seen
sequence.
Matrix gone on O'Malley, and I think you would have seen something somewhat similar come out.
Yeah,
if you
the
saw
length.
that at
Yeah,
bantamweight.
you're right. Similar, very similar. Again, it's the same thing with
And it would have
Wolseley.
been even harder
Yeah,
for you because of the length of O'Malley.
yeah, no, absolutely, no, you bang on, you bang on. Well, congratulations again to Raw Matrix's first ever VFL Championship, another Canadian, another North American that gets the job done here in the European Octagon. Looking forward to see him fight again. How will Ute bounce back from that one? Moving on then to our co-main event this evening, it is the vacant middleweight strap. PT tonight taking on Gavin the Beast. PT, of course, a one-time middleweight champion, has been in the division, out of the division, up to welterweight, and now back into the division. He has a combined record over those two periods or spells in the middleweight division of 8-3. He's lost one on his return and won one after the brand split. The most clear thing to do based on form, based on experience, is to put him against Gavin the Beast. Gavin, of course, 4-1 fighter, 4 wins out of his last 5, a 2-fight winning streak. He has been waiting patiently for this title opportunity, and he said tonight it will be champ season for him. He does not feel like PT can strike with him, which is a bold claim since PT has one of the nicest 4-star Nick Diaz's we've seen on the prelims. Would he go for him tonight? Who knows? It's interesting maybe as to what Gavin pulls out of the bag here. Are you expecting anything, Doc? Maybe are you expecting the usual Whittaker Vittori picks? What are you thinking?
What were their styles? Wrestling and a striker, yeah.
I think they're both kickboxers. I think they're both kickboxers.
Pereira's
Oh
not too bad. Wicker's not too bad. Depends on your picks.
I've seen who it is, and I don't know what you make of that, but I am not a fan of that.
Let's see. Whittaker, Adesanya.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
That's a wild pick. I think someone's drank the Kool-Aid of him being very good in IRL. If you want to be using someone like Adesanya, use Pereira, for God's sake. The man's got 5-star lead hooks to body and head. Got a bit more power. He can engage with Whittaker. Whittaker overall is the better sticker. If you are going to the beast, sidekicks, teeps, everything, get Whittaker to fuck off. That is your idea.
It would be a bit of history. We have never seen an Israel Adesanya champion at middleweight. We've seen.
I thought you were going to say you've never seen Izzy win.
No, near enough. We've never seen an Adesanya champ. We've seen Whittaker champs. We've seen Pereira champs. We've seen Vittori champs. We've never ever seen Israel get that W. Of course, Adesanya in the black for Gavin the Beast, and PT, the former champion, opting for Robert Whittaker in the green.
Okay, fair enough then. He ain't going to get the finish on the heads unless... No, he ain't going to get a finish on the head, but that's already a massive, good idea. That's good. Really.
Gavin the Beast,
like, he's just killed the body.
Coming out of the gates, rocking that body, and that's what PT is going to need to absolutely be aware of now, because that is a bullseye target there for Gavin. Gavin, of course, as well, Doc, fun fact for you, never gotten a submission victory in VFL. All been either knockouts, and I think he's got one decision mixed in there as well.
Fair enough. I mean, you don't really need subs, right? I just kind of... I mean, again, if you're picking someone like Izzy, I don't expect you to be trying to sub people. Yeah. Not going to lie.
Trust me.
Lovely
you think that's strange? We've seen Jared Cannonier tap someone out in this at light heavyweight, so anything's possible. Yeah.
I will tap someone out of Action Bronson at one point. I promise you.
That's wonderful. We saw a great Action Bronson win earlier on as well. PT. Starting to come
And
to
a
life
side
now.
kick to the body. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, a bit too far. Oh, that's a bit scary.
Oh.
These two are just going
Roller
wild.
coaster of a title match here. Petey wanting to retain the gold or recapture the gold for a second time.
Oh,
Petey. Oh, uppercut.
digs
How's he
down,
not stunned
uppercut.
him? How has he not stunned him?
Oh, I mean, he's looking good. I mean, he is getting away with some risky stuff, to be quite honest. Like,
Wee.
I mean, oh, that was, how the hell did he not get stunned there? The body, health, and oh,
Oh.
Whitaker's only not getting the stun due to his stamina at this point.
Well, goes for another body kick
Oh,
here.
Jesus, dude.
That stamina on Whitaker, though, is looking super concerning, especially for the end of one round.
Oh, there you go, body kick, and
yeah, right back to it.
Oh, how did he not get?
Oh,
there you go. Oh,
Petey starting to fit a good sway, working the body again.
Oh, these sways are honestly one of the scariest things I've seen in my existence.
They are both going out. They're both not wanting to engage here. They're both looking at each other, staring each other down. What an action-packed first round that one is, Doc. Wow.
Whitaker sorted himself out towards the end. Izzy just came out and clobbered him in the very beginning. So if I'm Izzy, I'm going to try to do the same. Or maybe even fake glove touch with the real head of it. No, touch
do
it.
Be the ultimate heel. Do it.
Oh, Izzy shot a takedown though.
Yeah.
I don't want to be mean, but also it's difficult sometimes.
No, hey, listen. Sometimes it's just the excitement of being in the title fight for these guys as well. So the fact that we're seeing it is Adesanya shooting takedowns, I love it. It's
this could be risky. Whitaker now finally got a bit more control over the fight. If I'm Petey though, yeah, do that. Uppercuts there.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh,
the Adesanya pick started so well last round. Gavin needs to calm down a little bit because he's now getting into a brawl. He could go out to sleep any minute here if he continues to absolutely scrap with the Whitaker pick.
He needs to realise, okay, this guy knows that I'm going to get a go to the body. Let's go to the head. Just clobber him to the head instead. I think you work. Oh, well, front kick to the face.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Again. Straight coming out, doesn't get us done. Izzy's head health now lower than Whitaker's. Uppercut should have been straight instead, would have clipped him. This is only the second round. These two have got a possibility of 5 to go, and instead, though, they seem to want it to be done in 3.
The thing is, well, if I'm Adesanya, I'm kind of taking the sting out of this one. I'm kind of... Oh, yeah. Needs to get out of that. Gavin swaying to the side.
Gavin needs PT to make a mistake. PT just needs to continue what he's doing.
Yeah, Petey's got... Oh, yeah. Petey with another one. A big straight coming forward again.
Interesting overhand clip. Lovely block there, straight, then decides to disengage. I would have just jumped on him again, personally.
Yeah. I think if I'm Gavin, I'm going to try and get close and maybe try and get... For the last 2 minutes...
That's a noise. Oh, fucking hell.
Double elbows.
I'm surprised that wasn't a stun. Oh, this could be good.
Petey, what a front kick, Petey.
Oh my God.
The second time that Petey has claimed the middleweight title with a thunderous front kick. My goodness me, he has a highlight reel of knockouts in this division, this middleweight division.
What did I just witness? The man just got flatlined after getting a stun.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
the front kick of doom from PT is back, and it is PT's season once again, and new middleweight champion of the world. How he's come back from the opening sequence of round 1. Gavin had him absolutely torn to pieces at the body, but PT gets it done. I think Gavin will be feeling absolutely annoyed with that one. He wants to go and probably get that one back, I think, because I was going to say, Doc, for me, if I was Gavin for the rest of the second round, clinch him and just work body knees and just try and get the stamina nice and low.
You know what? I think that would have been a good idea, but it was very much the case that Gavin had a really good start and then couldn't maintain it because his idea was, okay, I'm going to dig to that body. But then PT just was able to figure out, throw a couple uppercuts didn't land, but then the jab strikes were working really well on that front kick. I think it was as he was going for like a body hook or something as well, and it was murder she wrote there.
Combat Jiu-Jitsu, the gym, enjoying a wonderful night. Multiple champions made here, but now comes the big one, the main event of the evening. We've got the Discord one more ping, and then we are going to go in. And of course, there will be integrity checks. Of course, talk of Knightfall and his quote-unquote Cronus tonight. All that set to be put to sleep. Cronus or no Cronus, integrity check or whatnot. Both of them requesting integrity checks on each other. Completely fair. We will go and do that when I leave Doc here with some elevator music and then move on to the main event. Main event is now live.
I get elevator music. This should be good.
Twitch.tv gringo_AFC. And we're going to put that on Twitter as well. And then we're going to go do the integrity checks. So, of course, a reminder of how this is going to work, fellas. Integrity checks work like this. I'll call up the competitors. They will show me that it's them. They'll speak. They'll show me it's no one on their pad, blah, 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 blah. And, of course, we'll be keeping a firm eye on Knightfall after more kind of concerning reports about use of potential Cronuses or not. Knightfall knows if a Cronus is in use, then he will be immediately expelled from the league. This comes after a bit of a weird result in NAFC Vapes League. Tonight, he's been told he either needs to A, play with controller cam on for his stream, or B, show us him going into the settings before he loads into the lobby and turning vibrations off. I think that would be both ways with combat use of Cronus, wouldn't it, Doc?
As far as I'm aware, it works on the way the script works. It works off by vibrations, so turn vibrations off, you're all sorted. It's weird to play with no vibrations, though. I won't lie.
Well, it's up to him. He can either pick the controller cam or he can pick no vibration. It's completely up to him, really. But right, let me dip out and go and do the integrity checks on both of these.
Dave has just pointed out what you say. We do need to see Knightfall's perspective for the entire fight, so to make sure he doesn't just turn it on.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, fine. That's fine. Right. Let me go and check Toasty first, and then I'll be back after I check Knightfall. So bear with me, Doc. Hello. Whenever you're ready. Let me turn this off so they can't see you in case you show yourself. Right, screen's off. Show me. Hello there, son.
Sorry, try to flip my camera around.
No, you're fine. You're good. Lovely. Right, now just obviously, yeah, just show me a TV and pad, and then just click the guide button, blah blah blah. Because Knightfall said he wants to make sure it's not Lello playing for you. So there you go. Any words for Knightfall before I disappear, Toasty?
No, there's no words.
No words. Hey, we'll take that as a sign of respect. Hey. Anyway, good luck to you, Toasty. I'm out of it. Goodbye. Right, Toasty's clear. That's Toasty. Lovely. Right, Knightfall. Great. You get to go talk to this guy, man. Wow, I'm super enthralled. Let me turn the screen off before you fucking get me banned or anything, Jason. What?
It's time!
Just hang on. Keep your fucking craziness down, right? First of all,
Can I show you the walkout first? Come on, please.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Is it going to take long?
No.
Okay. You want me to turn the screen on?
Yeah.
Is it safe?
You can do
Is it Twitch safe?
Yeah. It's music.
Okay.
Is music Twitch safe? Is music Twitch safe?
Yeah. I'm full screening. Over to you.
Let's go. Heroes and villains. Let's fucking go. Let me jam up real quick. Yeah. Oh. Let's fucking go. You want to see proof I don't got no Cronus?
You want to show them whatever? You can show them whatever. Obviously, you do that, and then I'll walk you through the rules of it all. So go for it. Show us whatever you want to show us.
Me offline, but that's fine. That's fine. Ready? I'll reset my game. Hold up. Let me reset my game, then do this, just so you guys can't say I pulled some shit. Hold up. And then let me turn my stream on too. I'll do that part after. Let's go. Look at the freak spamming me. You see this?
No, just turn notifications off. Easy.
Oh, it's off. It's off. It's off.
Yeah, you
Let's
know,
go,
you
bro.
did that to me when you spammed me 67 invites at 2 o'clock in the morning, but yeah.
Yo, so oh shit, let me turn on my TV. Did you hear the music? You guys could hear it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, good. So here, my bad. I just had to reset my game. All right,
You're all good.
let's go. And then I'll send Toasty Toes the invite. First, wait. I gotta turn my stream on too. So I'm gonna turn my stream on, then show I have, just so nobody can accuse me of some shit because obviously.
Well, first of all, so the way we're gonna do this is you need to show us now, obviously. Not now. You can when you're streaming, you can show us turning vibrations off because I don't want to see you turn it back on. Again, this is not
Stream
me
is
saying
on.
this is all right, cool. So yeah, we can have a guy watching it. And then how are
Let's go.
you gonna set up? Because again, Dave wants to be here
Bro, do I
showing.
really have to do that shit, bro? I'm gonna have to show my face and everything, bro.
No, you can just have to show your face. Just literally have your camera set up and fucking just filming your hands, dude.
Bro, no, because I have nowhere to set up my camera. I play on this shit, bro.
Go and get your
Like,
fucking brother or that blonde head kid to go and hold the camera.
bro, my brothers are at college, and that blonde head kid lives too far. It won't be in time. I could just point it like that, but you'll have to see him. Can you like turn off my camera if I do that?
Hold on. Let me what? You want me to turn off the camera now?
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me turn it off. All right. The screen's off. What?
All right. So for everybody saying I have a Cronus, how do I check vibrations? Oh, right here. Vibrations off. They've been off since I got the game. So now let me set up my camera real quick. Let me put my hoodie on. I don't.
All right. Do you want me to turn the screen off again?
Yeah. Keep that shit off.
Okay.
Let me plug my phone in too, just so it doesn't die. So I'm on 7%. But if I just prove I have vibrations off, I don't care what I have to do this whole hand cam thing. But it's all good. It is
People
what
are
it is.
concerned that you're gonna. I don't know. People are saying that they're concerned that you're gonna turn vibrations on.
But like, won't they be watching my stream?
Well, that's my perspective, but I don't know if I'm missing something. You gotta remember, I'm not a fucking UFC guy, so I don't know.
That's fair, bro. And Bossman's calling me out and everything. All right. Do you see my shit? Hold up.
Let me make sure this is.
Oh,
All
I
right,
have an idea. I know
They
exactly
can't
what to
see
do.
you. They can't see you. I can see you. That's it. You're gonna play like that. That is commitment. You're gonna play looking like fucking Kenny from South Park, man. That's great.
All right, could you see? Look, let me show you my chair. If you see me stand up, see, look under the pillows.
Do you want me to show this or not?
Nah,
Okay.
but you can clearly see I don't have a fucking Cronus.
Show me the other side of the couch. Show me both sides of the couch. No, you got it hidden on the other side. God, your fucking rugs are ugly, dude. Wow.
Bro.
Okay. Yeah. He's all. I mean, I don't see anything, but again, you could have it fucking tucked in your hoodie. I don't know, but regardless, that's fine. So
Do I have to lift my shirt up too?
No, fuck no. I'm not. Whoa, you fucking shut up. I'm no pedo, man. Thank you for the sub. If you have it like this is perfect. If you play like that, and I can get Dave in here to watch you do this, and that eliminates everything. Knightfall. If Dave comes in here and watches you, okay, there you go. Boom. Dave, come on in here. You can just fucking. How do I add to this? Dave, do I have Dave as a friend? Oh, no, we need to accept my friend's
Bro,
request.
this is so stupid, bro. Everybody.
Listen. But once you prove it, then you don't have to worry about it anymore. So that's the way.
That's
You need to
true.
accept my friend. You need to accept my friend's request on Discord so I can add Dave in here.
All right, that.
Do I have Dave added? Dave, you're going to be my my VAR, as we call it here in the UK. You're going to be the guy making sure, watching this. Said he showed me and showed all of you that vibrations are off. He's happy to sit here in a way where you can see the pad clearly. So I'm pretty satisfied with this. Dave, there we go. Okay. This makes a group call. All right. Okay. Right. And Dave's it. No one can see the screen still, so you're all good. Awesome.
Nope.
Dave, you good to be my fucking camera guy? Dave, you good?
Okay, I'm good.
All right, excellent. So Knightfall, show Dave how you're going to sit so you can see.
Bro, I did this with Dave too. I don't have anything here, bro. So now I could fight.
Right, Dave, are you happy with the view?
Sure. Yeah.
Happy? Yeah, sure.
I mean, yeah, I can see his hands in the controller. Yeah.
All right, cool, awesome, Dave. If there is anything after the fight, DM me. I'll leave you two here. And Nightfall, you're all integrity checked. He's turned vibrations off. Everyone saw that part on the stream. He sat here. Dave's here with us, so everyone is happy. Excellent. Good luck, Nightfall. I'm out. I'm back to Doc. Where's Doc? I've lost Doc. Here he is. All right, I'm back. Hello, Mr. Doc.
Hello.
Right, okay, so this is set and we are good to go. The tail of the tape then for our main event this evening. Knightfall 10-7 in the bantamweight division. 4 wins in a row, including 2 involving gold. Only 1 loss in his recent 5. As for Toasty Toes, he has waited patiently. He has 3 wins in a row, 3 out of his last 5. That is how the tail of the tape stands. It is number 5 in the divisional rankings, taking on the champion. Dirty Dave wanted to be there. Integrity check this man because Dirty Dave knows he is next. If he wins this, if he doesn't win this, whoever wins this fight tonight, Dirty Dave is going to be right there in the forefront for it. So with that in mind, we're going to go over and we're going to go straight to this matchup. So let's go over and let's see. I don't know who's streaming it. Let me go here. Bum, 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 bum. Where's the streams? Boom. Oh yeah, Jason fucking Knightfall streaming it. Let me get this. 2 seconds, Doc. I've got you covered.
Thank you,
Boom. Here we go. Here we go. The bantamweight crown on the line. Boom. Oh, are we already in? I think we're already in. All right, cool. We're already in.
We're already in.
We're already
okay.
in.
Oh,
we go.
Well, that's a good start.
Already
Didn't
in.
even wait for anything, and then we got bloody.
That's fine. We're fine. Here we go.
Well, here we are in top mount. We got fucking Marab on one end, we got fucking Toasty on the other end using Pete Yan. Oh, we get to see a submission. We get to see how wank it could possibly be with Knightfall apparently not using the Cronus. Who knows? Well, this time around we do have Mr. Dirty Dave as the one, so he'll be watching both the camera and the stream to make sure Knightfall isn't teaching. As you can see, though, it does seem like Knightfall's subs are a bit more sketchy now. They are going in deep, but the escape is going to happen. And now he does manage to get over. A good job there by Toasty to make the defense. Does get denied. Could get an hurt. If Toasty isn't clever, he's going to get stuck in Crucifix. And now this could all be it if she's not careful. 2 minutes left on the clock, Gringo. And it's looking like it's Toasty's round so far.
I'm intrigued to kind of take from your perspective. Again, when you've seen the Yan pick, I mean, we've seen it in VFL. The Marab pick is becoming more and more popular, like the Aljamain pick, to just really wrestle fuck Yan. Would you say that's a good enough strategy?
Yeah, it's a good enough strategy. Well, the main thing about Yan is just beat his head in enough before your head gets beaten in, and then yeah.
Well, Toasty Toes has said he was going to wait patiently for this one. He was going to sit and stay very, very patient. He said that he had earned that title shot. He had the belief that he could go and do it and end the streak of Knightfall. Knightfall, to his credit, has been on one of the hottest streaks of 2023, has barely lost. But of course, there is always controversy and suspicion around the young champion. Toasty Toes getting rocked there. Big rock and drop here. Toasty Toes taking heavy hits now. And like I said, Knightfall continues to protest his innocence. At least for today, there is no concern about what is happening or what is not happening. But of course, this may have to be a regular occurrence when it comes to Knightfall. It all depends what makes the user base happy. Round 1, even though we missed the first minute and a half of it.
Do we get to see stats?
I don't think we're going to see stats.
Sadness.
I don't think we're going to
get
to see
apparently,
stats.
According to Knightfall's stream, he's the best OWC player.
Well, yeah, he tells everyone that, to be fair, but I mean, make of that what you will. He's got also the worst rugs in North America. So
fair enough. Well, Toasty's the one getting the takedown this time around, goes into top mount. It should also be noted, actually, that the head health of Yan is slightly lower, so Toasty probably took a bit of a beating in the first round, as we did see for about 3/4 of it. Going for the back sitting. Toasty, what the man are you playing at? You're meant to be a bantamweight.
What is
I love Toasty, but he gets into a nervous wreck in
fights.
He does. He's brilliant, but he will shoot so many takedowns on you that you're a bit concerned you're not fighting. You're fighting the new Marab.
I mean, for you, Doc, I mean, obviously you've heard a lot about Knightfall, and you're seeing
I've
the
heard a lot
Knightfall.
about that, a lot, people.
That's true. If you're Toasty, what is the game plan, personally speaking, to get Toasty out of
Right
there? I think,
now, to not get subbed.
yeah, I think
Poor,
this could be
poor
close. This
sod.
could be very close.
Oh, this is
I think he's
looking
got
rough.
him. I think he's got him.
I think he's got him. No,
No, he
no,
gets
yeah,
out.
maybe, no, only
Wow,
Jesus.
very
Bloody
close.
hell, Toasty. I
Of course,
want you to win, but Jesus, Toast.
a lot of people, of course, cheer for whoever Knightfall plays against. A lot of people feel like Dirty Dave is the only one that can maybe take out Knightfall in this current streak. Of course, Toasty,
Yeah.
one-time former bantamweight champion back when the bantamweight division was first made, and a great offensive wrestler. But like you said, I think Toasty's main downfall as a competitive player is the noise, Doc, as I like to call it. People saw him. He was the first champion ever in VFL to win a belt by decision. People in the masses called him boring, not entertaining, and then that forced him for some reason to say, okay, I'm sorry, and he went and kickboxed people. Didn't really have a lot of success there. He needs to kind of just think about the winning meta, doesn't he? He doesn't need to
Oh,
kind of be. Oh, hang on a minute, another submission coming in. And this one's going to be
nah.
easily slinked out of again.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
easily
that one
things.
go.
I mean, it's not bad. It wasn't a bad tempo by any stretch of the match. Saying he's been on defense most of Nightfall now, bothering to get up instead, putting on all the pressure. Toasty, he's just standing there getting his head battered in. His block, he's gone. Spinning heel kick coming out of nowhere. I mean, a head kick there,
Oh, good
brilliant. That's exactly what you
Oh,
want if you're
dropped him
Toasty.
down. This could be
Oh,
where it comes to an end. Knightfall gets off of him. Taunts. Oh, he just gains more and more negative reputation points by the day he does.
I wasn't aware Peter Yan's block could go so low, to be honest.
Still lighting up the champion, but round 3 more than likely going to be seen, and it would very much surprise me if Knightfall isn't in that integrity check call with Dave, just talking shit to Dave. That's the kind of person that
Poor
Knightfall
Dave.
is. And I'm sure Dave has just sat there stomaching it. But Dave doesn't need to worry, because Dave's going to win a FIFA VFL Ballon d'Or next season and become the greatest FIFA 11 v11 player in North America. So it's totally fine. Anyway, back to this one. And
I mean, I've just seen Jakey call in chat saying gives the rematch and do the same integrity check. So
yeah, Jakey
those
hunting for that
accusations.
rematch. Yeah, Jakey
Yeah.
hunting for the rematch. But of course, Jakey lost the fight against Knightfall on decision. So there's going to obviously be a lot of people talking about submissions here, submissions there. But so far, he's looking very, very clean as always.
Well, that was a
He's,
wild shot, and that's a takedown to Knightfall.
Knightfall.
So far, what we've seen so far is Toasty get his back taken from the means of back sitting. Now he's just managed to get a arm trap. Now he's into sprawl, a guillotine attempt, and this could be an easy submission if he's not careful.
I feel like, Doc, and correct me if I'm wrong, maybe Knightfall trying to make a point here with a submission victory.
Yeah, no, I think you are correct, but I also feel like, yeah, no, you are very true. Although the escape is happening, Knightfall's peculiar subs not apparently being strong enough to get him to win here. Would you got it otherwise? Who knows?
Did you hear about the incident that caused these integrity checks over in the American League? NAFC?
Well, I had Webbo send me 2 videos, which
this could
I
be where it
watched
ends.
a few times.
Oh, that's it. It's done.
Geez.
Done, signed, sealed, and delivered. It's another Knightfall victory.
You're looking good in all aspects there, putting on performance, even if you didn't see half a round of it for the very beginning, but hey-ho.
Knightfall yelling to the crowd there, saying his subs weren't on point, but it's still another dominant performance. And like I said, it's difficult. I don't think it's too much disrespect to say, Doc, that I think Toasty just looked like he froze there a little bit. We didn't see the opening exchange of round 1, but he didn't look as free flowing as we usually see him. Would you say that's a fair assessment?
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, it's a shame Toasty will be back, though. Like I said, a 7-4 record. He's certainly one of the most dominant wrestlers in that division. He's had some high-profile victories, but when you're on a hot streak like Knightfall is, it just is what it is. He retains his belt and still bantamweight champion of the world. Knightfall with the Marab pick. And that there completes yet another card. Fellas, thank you very much for being here. We're going to be back on Tuesday for VFL 60, which is a one-only show. Matchmaking for that will happen tomorrow. A recap one more time for the results tonight in the key fights, should we say, at Knightfall and still bantamweight champion PT and new middleweight champion Raw Matrix and new PlayStation champion Jalen and new heavyweight and Ultimate Fighter winner for the heavyweight division in UFC, and of course, and new light heavyweight champion of the world, Hasbulla, with a wonderful performance. Our performance bonuses tonight, knockout of the night for me went to PT17 with that Whitaker knockout to get body rocked and then get that front kick off was just bewildering and fun at the same time. Inversia or Divinity takes home performance of the night with that electrifying performance with Volk against DB Beckham. Submission of the night went to Jack Hanna with the Diaz pick. And of course, Hall of Fame fight and fight of the night went to Ol Schmid versus Neve 7. Congratulations to everyone there involved. And of course, stay tuned because, like I said, the matchmaking tomorrow for one, that'll be fun. And a lot more UFC stuff coming up. Like I said, we've got a great idea for a little secret project tournament that Dello gave to me that I'm really, really intrigued to do. That will tie in for the next BMF, I imagine. But another fun night. Doc, as always, a pleasure for you to be in the booth with me. Anything you want to plug to the crowd?
I mean, PE's live, PE 91. We're back to the normal cards. That'll be live Saturday on Primetime MMA on Twitch, 8:30 UK time, 3:30 Eastern.
There you go. We'll give you a raid as well. We've got our VFL Champions League FIFA thing, so we'll give you a raid after we get done with that. It'd be good to get the guys and watch you ball out with some PT. But no, again, thank you to Doc. Thank you to Law Balls with the dip out, who's got some stuff that's probably happening at his house. He always does when he dips out like that. And like I said, back on Tuesday for the next batch of fights. As of now, keep in mind it's Tuesday and Thursday cards. Next week for both shows, VFL 60 on Tuesday and VFL 61 on Thursday will both be mega cards. The definition of a mega card, every single fight from unstreamed prelims to the main event can use 5-star fighters. So yeah, keep that in mind. Get your 5-star picks warmed up and let's see who walks away with another big victory. And keep in mind as well, we're also going to be setting up on VFL 61 since it will be 420. There's a lot of people that smoke weed in this community, in the Twitch community on UFC. Inside the VFL 61 card, we will be doing a King of the Ring style tournament, but it will not be called King of the Ring. It will be called Stoner of the Octagon, and it will be for that 420 belt, which Rasta currently holds. No doubt we'll be seeing Rasta involved. No doubt we'll be seeing Showtime involved, Kiko involved, Batistuta involved. But of course, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. But if you do smoke and you're a degenerate, then that's for you. There you go. Doc, I will love you and leave you. Thank you very much for being with me. And for the rest of you, I think we're going to go and raid Showtime. Let's see if Showtime's live, and then we're going to go over to him. No, he's not live, so we're going to go and raid Rasta. Rasta, talking of lovable stoners, he's playing some UFC. Go and say hello to him. And from there, let's get this moving and going. If you need me, I will be on Discord doing the admin stuff from tonight. And once again, Doc, pleasure as always. Come on when you're free. If you ever do want to just pop in, you're more than welcome. Your house is my house. Thank you very much again. Fellas, we're out. Right. Love you. Goodbye. Good evening. We're off. And we are...
Do a good show.